Beautiful, beautiful people out there in internet land. Welcome to another stream. We are here. It is about 5:30 in the afternoon my time, so this is a decent stream time. Let's see who's going to get first in chat today, and while we wait on that, let's pull the comments up so I can see actually who's going to get first in chat today. Today we're going to be talking about same actions, same results. Same actions, same results. So, if you've been here for a while, you hear us talk about it all the time. If you want different, you got to move differently. If you want different, you got to take different action, right? If you want to heal, you got to live differently. So we're going to talk about that today. Same actions, same results. Truth is going to get first in chat today. What's up, Truth? Edward, hi, Wonder Bro. What's up, Edward? How you doing, dude? What's up, Jack? Welcome, man. Sanchez, how you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well today. It is raining here, guys, which I absolutely love. Some of my favorite weather, so I'm not complaining. Today is a good day. Let's see. Let's get this pulled up. We're on top of things today. I believe we've already sent out all of our notifications. We are on top of things today. We will do, actually, you know what? We'll do one more. One more. Won't hurt anything. Won't hurt anything, just in case. Just in case, we'll do one more. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. What's up, Mint? I didn't know if I would be seeing you this late. I never know what time it is for you guys. Carrie, what is up? Hello, hello, Steph. Currently deep in the rabbit hole, so this is needed. We'll sit back, relax to the best of your ability, all right, because we're going to talk about that. I was hoping for 5th. Not even 5th today, Travis. You're like 10th. Man, you're slacking. You're slacking. Going to have to step it up, Trav. You're going to step it up, man. You're going to have to step it up, man. All right, guys. Chat is already filling up. Let's see here. Let's see. Where are we sitting at? What are we sitting at? 15? 100-day stream. Where's the pizza? We're going to have to plan something for that. We're going to have to plan a 100-day party goal stream something. We're going to have to plan something for that. I don't want it to be just like a normal regular stream. So even if we're not currently sitting on 100 days, we can still plan something to celebrate that. Does that make sense? I think that's what we should do because it needs to be special. Time is definitely too late, and I was trying to convince myself to go to bed, but we ruined those plans for you. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Same actions, same results. Let's talk about it. Now, if you're a regular here, if you've been here for a while, then you don't even need to hear what I'm about to say. But if you are new here, okay, listen up. Listen up. You know what we talk about here. All right? As far as anxiety is concerned, let's put it as simple as possible. As far as anxiety is concerned, your brain is making the connections. We talked about this the other day. Your brain wants to see you while triggered kicking ass. That is the most simple way to put it, right? So if while you're triggered, you resort to all these negative, fearful behaviors, compulsions, coping methods, whatever it is that you want to call them, your brain is going to make the connection and your brain is going to say, okay, I am doing things correctly, right? So this brings me to my main point that we're going to be talking about today. You can watch all the streams you want to watch. And I understand the learning phase, the information phase. I understand that. You can watch all the streams you want to watch. You can read all the blog posts that you want to read. You can do all the research that you want to do. Believe me, I myself stayed there for a very long time. I was like a walking encyclopedia of anxiety knowledge, right? But you can do all that stuff, right? You can do all that good stuff. You can learn about acceptance. You can learn about 2 keys, not fighting with your thoughts and feelings, accepting, and then living your life. You can learn about all that good stuff. But here's the difference maker. Action, right? Now, some people might hear me say that and say, Wonder Bro, that is so obvious. Why did you bring us all here to waste our time today? Understand something. You can be lying to yourself right now, and I need you to be honest with yourself. I need you to stop doing that. I need you to be honest with yourself right here, right now, in this moment. We've wasted enough time. It's time to be honest. Are you waking up each and every day taking the same action? Does your day, right, from the moment you wake up to the moment that you go to sleep while you're in this recovery stage, while you're in this recovery process, does your day look a lot of the same as it's looked for the past year, 2 years, right? Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a schedule or a routine. A lot of us have schedules and routines. But what I am saying is, your day, is it full of the same negative behaviors that you've been doing day after day after day in little or big ways? We got to get honest. We have got to get honest. You can stay stuck in this information phase, this learning phase, for a very, very long time. I know I was, right? I know I was personally. You can stay there a lot longer than need be, and the only way to pull yourself out of that is brutal honesty. And I can't do that for you. Nobody else can do that for you. If you're taking the same actions every single day, now that means you wake up, you do the same negative behaviors. Oh, I don't feel great, so I'm gonna take it slow and hide in the corner a lot today. Oh, I don't feel great, so I'm gonna avoid doing a lot of those things today. Do you take the same negative behaviors every single day, right? Or do you do a lot of the same negative behaviors every single day? It's time to get brutally honest with yourself. Now, you don't have to answer out loud, right? But unless we get to a point, right, and I'm going to be brutally honest with you, unless we get to a point where you can say to yourself, I am taking different action each day, then we are not going to get different results. Now, what does that look like? That doesn't look like having to climb Mount Everest, the highest peak, right? Taking different action every day looks like this. It's hidden in the little moments throughout the day. Taking different action every day looks like this. Today, I felt like crap, and in that moment, I normally run. Oh my God, that was really loud. Why was that so loud today? That's the loudest it's ever been. Woo. Okay, today I feel like crap, but instead of running to the couch like I normally do, I decided to finish that chore. That's just one little example of what different action each day looks like. Now, a lot of people, they think when they hear me say different action, different result, oh, well, I'm out of luck. I'm shit out of luck. That means I've got to change completely everything. I've got to accomplish all my dreams and goals, and I've got to do all these great big things that I'm not capable of doing right now. And that's what they assume that means when they hear me say that. No, different action every day is hidden in the very little things. It's hidden in the very little things. The very little, they seem little. They're not little to the brain. The very little decisions that you make throughout the day. This is different actions, different results. Now, here's another example. Let's say, okay, I'm washing the dishes. Normally when I'm washing the dishes, I start to experience these weird anxiety symptoms, so I stop doing them and I run to the bathroom, right? Well, today I decided to finish the dishes in a slow and calm manner, even though I didn't feel slow and calm. That's the decision I made. That's the action that I chose. That's what we're talking about when we say different actions, different results. People are basically living in Groundhog Day, where they wake up every day and they do the same thing every day, right? They wake up every day, they do the same thing every day. Every time they're anxious, they take the same action. Every time they're anxious, they take the same behavior, and then they wonder why they're not seeing change, right? If you want change, you got to have different action. Same actions are always going to equal the same results. Same actions, same results. Same actions, same results. Same actions, same results. If every time you are anxious, you get on Google and watch the same anxiety video that you've watched for 10 years, your brain's not going to make any changes. Sorry to tell you. If every time you are anxious, you do the same negative behaviors that you've done for years, your brain's not going to make any changes. Sorry to tell you, right? If you want different, you've got to move differently. If you want different, you've got to live differently. If you want different, you've got to take different action, right? Same action, same results. Now, the reason I keep pounding this into people's heads is because I know what it feels like to be in that stage where you are fully lying to yourself, Wonder, bro, I'm trying. Wonder, bro, I'm doing things differently. No, you're not. Let's get honest, right? And I'm not saying this applies to everybody, but for those of you who need to be honest with yourselves, let's get honest. Are you living basically the same life every single day, where you take the same negative actions, where you do the same compulsions, where you do the same coping methods? Is that you? Is that your reality? I'm not trying to shame you. I just want you to get honest with yourself so that we can try something different and get different results, right? Now, the advice Very simple on the surface. I understand it takes practice, but the advice will always be thoughts and feelings are there. You're not mentally adding to the fire. You're just keeping an accepting attitude of so be it. And what's the other of the two main keys? Live your life. Different action, different results. So when we say live your life, we simply mean continue living, doing things you would normally do, right? Not so many compulsions, not so many coping methods, right? So we've gave several examples, but let's give another one. Let's give another one. What's it look like to have different action, different results in everyday life, in the little things, right? Let's see here. Normally, Wonder Bro, when I go to do my house chores for the day, I get very overwhelmed and I start to get anxious and I just absolutely must lay down for the next 2 hours and binge watch anxiety videos. Well, today you decided to finish your house chores before you sat down and started binge watching your anxiety videos. And then the next day you even cut out the anxiety videos a little bit. And then the next day you cut them out a little bit more. Different actions, different results. You're doing things differently, right? This is the big picture here. You're doing things differently. If every single time you're anxious, you put on the same movie. You're anxious, you put on the same movie, and you sit there and it's like your comfort movie. I was guilty of that. You sit there and you watch your comfort movie and you got the blanket up over your shoulders and over your head, and you're sitting there like this. You're anxious and you don't like it, and you're not participating in the conversations going on around you. You're not even trying to participate. You're not listening to your favorite music anymore. You're not indulging in any of your hobbies anymore. You're skipping a bunch of meals. You're not taking your care of yourself. You're doing all these different things. You're gonna get the same results. Right? But let's say tomorrow you wake up and say, okay, instead of going to bed early because I'm anxious, I'm going to sit with I don't know, I'm going to sit with the family in the living room and partake in family night, or I'm going to have that conversation that I've been avoiding having, or I'm going to call that friend up, and instead of talking about anxiety, I'm going to talk about my favorite movie. It's different actions, different results. The brain makes the connection. If you want differently, you've got to live differently. You can't be stuck in a repeated Groundhog's Day experience day after day where you're taking the same actions, the same negative behaviors, the same coping methods, the same compulsions, where you're doing these things day after day and expect to get different results. It doesn't work that way. If you want different, you got to put differently in, right? So a lot of people waking up, living the same day every day, waking up, living the same day every day. And like I said when this stream first started, there's nothing wrong with routine or schedule. But if every time you are anxious, you do the same crap, you're going to get the same results, right? So start getting back into your hobbies more. Start participating in life more, even in little ways. Go at your own pace. You don't have to be perfect. Go at your own pace. Start doing little things that add up, right? Now people say, well, Wonder Bro, when I do that, when I start getting into my hobbies again or participating in conference, I don't feel like it, Wonder Bro. I don't feel like it. We didn't ask you if you felt like it. We're asking you if you want different results. We didn't ask you, hey, do you feel like doing this? We said, do you want different results? And you said yes. So we're telling you how to get those. Now, you won't always feel like living differently at first, but if you want different results, you've got to take different action. It'll become more natural in time. The brain will catch up in time, right? We didn't ask you if you felt like it. We asked you if you wanted different results, little or big ways. Right? Little or big ways. So if you're stuck and living the same experience day after day, you're probably taking the same actions day after day. Mix it up a little bit, even though that makes you feel uncomfortable. Mix it up a little bit because you want different results. Mix it up a little bit because you know that same action equals same results. Right? You want a different life, you got to live differently. Isn't that a simple concept for everyone to understand here? If you want differently, you got to live differently. You want a different life, you got to live the life differently. Right? Might not be always comfortable. It might get you out of your norm, and that might feel unsafe to you. so forth and so on. But if you want different actions, results, sorry, you've got to take different action. And that's what it comes down to. If every single day you're using the same negative behaviors, coping methods, compulsions, you're sitting on the same couch, you're reading the same form, you're talking to your friends about it, the same friends about the same anxiety symptoms. If you're doing the same shit day after day and you're not liking the results you're getting, maybe it's time to change it up a bit, even in little ways, right? Maybe every time you're anxious, you go and you're anxious, you rub the same scented oil, the fucking calming oil, what the fuck ever, on yourself. And okay, well, maybe today we won't do that. Right? Or maybe time you are anxious, you run and you call, like I said, you call the same friend and talk about the same symptoms. Well, maybe today we won't do that. Or maybe every time you feel panicky, you run to bed. Okay, maybe today we won't do that. Or maybe every time you feel that panic coming on, you run and you do that same thing you've been doing for years. Okay, maybe today we won't do that, right? We're changing everything up, and you're allowed to go at your own pace during this process. But at the end of the day, this is the point of today's stream. Same actions. If you're going to continue to use the same actions, you're going to continue to get the same results, all right? If you want different, live differently. Even though that might make you feel uncomfortable at first, change it up, right? I love you guys. That was the point of today's stream. Just to clarify a few things before we wrap this up, just to clarify, you are allowed to go at your own pace, okay, number one. Number two, nobody is perfect. And number three, we're not saying you got to climb to the highest peak on Mount Everest here when we say different actions. We're saying different actions can be found in everyday life, even in the little things, right? If it's not serving you, get rid of it. Try something new. Right? Mix it up a little bit. Mix it up a little bit. That's all we're saying. All right, you guys. 2 main keys. Mentally, stop fighting with the thoughts and feelings. Just have that accepting attitude. And number 2, live your life. So today really touched on that live your life part of the equation, right? You don't have to fight with the thoughts and feelings. You just got to live your life and show your brain the truth that danger does not exist. Whew. That was a mouthful. All right, you guys. We're going to head on over to post stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. How long did we rant for there? Almost 20 minutes. Almost 20 minutes? All right. That was good, though. I enjoyed it. That was good. We got the 100 days up on the screen. Speaking of which, Abraham gave me that nice little jump scare during the rant with the $5 tip. Says, keep ranting, Wonder Bro. Never mind me. I don't know why that was so loud today, but that was extremely loud. Thank you so much, Abraham. If we could show him some love in the chat, I would really appreciate it. We're going to switch over. First and foremost, we got to get some music going. We need our music, chat. All right, here we go. Should we do the Miami Vice music today? We've been doing that for the past few days. Should we do it again today? You guys getting sick of that or nah? What do you think? All right, let's get that going. There we go. We're going to switch mics just for a second, guys. Just for a second. All right, we had to switch up mics for a second. Next time you think I can't do this, I'm too anxious, I want you to go do it anyway unless your anxiety is telling you to not jump off a roof. You may want to listen to that. Okay, good point. I don't want the music to be too loud. Let's turn that down just a little bit. Arlene, hello, my beautiful friend. How are you doing? Wonder Bro, it's official. We broke up. I'm sad, not anxious, not majorly depressed, but I am bummed. Okay. I almost pronounced that so wrong. But I'm also proud of myself. This was my first relationship, and I did my best. Dude, it sounds like you have the perfect attitude to me. Sounds like you have the perfect attitude to me. You're accepting your feelings, you're trying to look at it in a more accepting way, and you're living your life. I can't think of a more accepting, positive way to go about things. So congrats, dude. I'm actually really proud of that. I'm actually really proud of that. Congrats. It doesn't always work out, does it? And that's life, and that's okay. That's the big part of the equation here. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay that life works that way sometimes. We don't have to turn it into suffering, right? You guys can hear me okay, right? Because I did switch mics for a second. Does Wonder Bros stream on Twitch now? Once, like once a year. That's honestly what it feels like. It feels like I stream on Twitch maybe once a year. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, you can. I think what is it? Wonder Bro Gaming. See, I don't even know my own Twitch handle. That's how much I stream on Twitch. You can. Maybe one day we'll start streaming over there more, but who knows? Do appreciate all the support though. Wonder Bro engaged in very important rant. Yes, yes. It was a good one today. Good one today, guys. I appreciate it. We've got that rainy weather today, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Maybe that's why the vibe is so good today. I don't know. I'm sure that even Mr. Rogers had a breakup or two. Sorry, Mr. Rogers is my idol. Who doesn't love Mr. Rogers? And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're right. It happens. It happens. Life happens, right? We have ups and downs. And the whole point of acceptance is that you don't have to turn that into misery. The whole point of acceptance is that you can accept that life does have ups and downs, and you can accept that as just being a part of things and not turn it into suffering. That is the big underlying important message behind acceptance, right? And that does not just apply to anxiety. I mean, you are the perfect example of that. That applies to loss, whether that be relationships, friends, family. That applies to life. That's why I always say acceptance, good life skills, not just good anxiety skills. Hate it when it rains, can't do shit the day after. I don't know, man, I love the rain. I love the rain. I've always loved the rain. Probably because when I was younger, my grandfather would always, we'd sit on the porch on the swing. We had a swing out there. We'd sit out there and we'd watch the thunderstorms, and my grandma would come to the door and she'd be like, "What are you guys doing? You're gonna get struck by lightning." And we would just be sitting there chilling. And that's probably has something to do with why that's some of my favorite weather. Don't even look down the rabbit hole. There you go. What's up? What's up? How you doing, Sky? Hope you're having a good day, dude. Hope you're all having a good day. We got the Miami Vice tunes rolling around. Sanchez, I'm gonna have to get that suit soon, dude. Good old skull meat. Who could forget? Who could forget the skull meat? Alright, let's get back over here. Ow. You guys want more examples of what we mean by different actions equal different results? Here's you a good little example. Now, this might seem ridiculous to some of you. You might be like, Wonder Bro, that's a very ridiculous example. But no, literally, even in the little things, we mean different actions, different results. So let's say you're used to watching the streams, right? And you watch the streams and you listen to the music. We've always got, a little bit of music going in the background on post stream here, and you sit there very quietly and frozen with anxiety, and you're just kind of making yourself sit through the stream, right? Well, how about we remind ourselves that different actions equal different results? So today, you're going to do something a little bit differently. You're going to be listening to the post stream, and you're going to hear the music going, and you're going to bob your head a little bit. Now, you think I'm joking. You think I'm fucking joking. I'm not joking. You're going to bob your head a little bit, right? You're going to enjoy the music a little bit. So you're sitting there, anxiety's there, but you're bobbing your head a little bit. Oh, my God, he's starting to do something different. Oh, my God, says the brain. Normally he sits there frozen and just kind of grin and bear it. But today he's bobbing his head a little bit to the music. What's he doing? He's doing something different. He's changing things up. He's bobbing his head a little bit. I don't know. There might not be a tiger. There might not be a tiger around. Normally he sits there frozen, afraid to move. Today he's bobbing his head a little bit to the tunes, man. Right? So little things, dude. Little things. You think I'm joking. You think I'm lying. Continue to stay stuck in the same Groundhog Day every single day and see where you get. Or start to do things a little bit differently. All right? Start to bob your head a little bit. Right? Right? Different actions, different results. You think I'm joking. You think that sounds ridiculous. Come on, Wonder Bro. That's a ridiculous example. Something that small makes a difference. You bet your sweet ass it makes a difference in the end. You bet your sweet ass it makes a difference in the end. So you can continue to sit there frozen, not interacting, just kind of sitting there bearing it. Or you can start to bob your head a little bit. Start to bob your head a little bit. Right? He's doing something different. What the fuck? What the fuck? He's doing something different. Right? Now, we keep this different action up in every aspect of our lives, and we start to get different results. You think the little things don't matter? They will. Right? They will. Okay? So, you might not feel like taking different action, but if you do, rest assured that in time, when the brain catches up, you will get different results. You will get different results. How you doing today, Sky? How you doing today, Sky? That's a good idea, actually. I mean, people underestimate the power of different action. They really do. They really do. People underestimate it, and it shouldn't be underestimated, you know. When we say live your life and we say live life in a different way if you want different results in the end, and just let that motivation build and continue to move in a different way. You know, when we say these things, we're not just saying them just for the hell of saying it, right? We're not just saying it because it's fun to say. These things, you know, they're going to make a difference. They're going to make a difference. People underestimate that power. People underestimate that power. They don't get it. But as soon as they do get it, they can start to change. As soon as they do get it, they can start to live life in a different way. Until then, you're stuck in Groundhog's Day, right? We need to break out of that. You need to break out of the fucking matrix, man. You need to break out. You need to do something different. You want different action or different results, you got to take different action, right? And that's what the whole point of this stream today was about. Want different results? Well, it's time to take different action. Want different results? Well, it's time to take different action. You want different results? Well, then it's time to take different action, right? Now, what's the number one excuse people use to not do that? I don't feel like it. Well, if you wait until you do feel like it, I have some bad news for you. You're never necessarily going to feel like it, right? So you can throw that idea out the window. You can throw that idea out the window. Don't use that excuse. Don't wait until you feel like it to take different action. The different actions got to come first, and then the feelings will follow. Different actions got to come first, and then the feelings will follow. How many people do you see waiting around until they feel like it to take different action? Just about everybody that you know, right? Well, guess what? It doesn't work that way. It works the other way around. Works the other way around. Feeling follows action. You want different, you got to take the action first, not the other way around. So if you are guilty of using that number one excuse, oh, I don't feel like taking different action, I'll wait until I do feel like it, right? And then I'll take it. Well, that's not going to fly, man, because it's just not going to work. It doesn't work that way. It does not, on a brain level, it does not work that way, right? What's another example of different action? I'm going to use an example. I don't know. It's raining here today, right? We were just talking about sitting out on the porch and watching it rain, right? What if for a long time you enjoy doing that and you stop doing that because of anxiety? Well, today you're going to go out and you're going to sit and you're going to enjoy watching it rain, even though you don't necessarily feel like it. That's different action. You're going to get different results in the end. It may take time for the brain to catch up to these different actions. I'm not saying it won't take time, but again, we come full circle. We go right back to our main point of the stream. Different action, different results. Different action, different results. right? So it's up to you, man. Your life is in your hands. Your life has always been in your hands. You may not feel like it. May make you feel a bit uncomfortable right at first. All these different factors kind of go into it, but at the end of the day, we always come full circle to the same point. Your life is in your hands. Different action, different results. So there you go. Hopefully, we can hope that motivates somebody out there. We can hope. We can hope. We can hope, man. We can hope. That's all we can do. What happens next is completely, totally, utterly, 110% up to you. Right? Right? Completely, utterly, 110% up to you. Up to you, man. What you do is up to you. I love that it starts getting dark at 6 p.m. Wonder if Instant Mint still comes here. Instant Mint is still a regular we see here almost every day. She was in the chat earlier, actually, in this very stream. But I think she went to bed, I believe. Mint is doing well these days. She's making progress. She is making progress. A lot of you are making progress. Just got to keep it up. Keep on and going. Keep on keeping on. Oh no, we still got Mint here. She's just being quiet. We got Mint in the house. I was talking about you, Mint, but I was saying good things. In the back meat. Let's see, while we've got a break in the chat here for a second, we're going to drop a link. I'm going to drop a link or two real quick. Let's get that link. Dark says soon. 20 minutes away on bike. Yeah, it's already starting to get dark here, and it's not even, well, it's almost 6 p.m. I've never really met anybody who's a fan of that. Doesn't really bother me, I guess, but I do prefer the other way around. Any other Scotsmen in here or women? Hey, Mr. Brightside's a great song. I love Mr. Brightside. It's so catchy. One of her question. I've been home a week and a half due to COVID and I decided to watch Game of Thrones. I finished last night and it happens every time I watch a good series. I feel sad afterwards. What the fuck? Why? I think that's normal, dude. We all feel sad after finishing a good series. I was really, really sad when I finished Stranger Things and I was like, oh man, no more? Not until like this year at some point. Alright, I was bummed. I think that's normal. We're not the only ones who do that. We're not the only ones who do that. I mean, that's the whole point of a good TV show or a movie, right? Is to get you emotionally invested. So if that's the way you're feeling towards it, then it's basically done its job. And you're a normal human. Right? I mean, that's the entire point of a good TV show, is to get you emotionally invested in the characters and the, you know, everything about it. I spent time with my niece yesterday. That was awesome. Nice, dude. Nice. Hope you had a fun time. I have a question about acceptance and conflicts. I'm not sure what my question is, but it bugs me. Okay. I have a question. Are you tricking me here? What is this? I have a question about acceptance and conflicts. Acceptance and conflicts. Conflicts as in what? With other people? Game of Thrones rocks, so does Stranger Things. I've never watched Game of Thrones, but I love Stranger Things, and the new one is supposed to be out, what, sometime this year, some point? 3 months spring season and training going on probably helped with it. Yeah, getting involved in life, dude, it's going to help with it every single time. It never will not help with it. The thing is, can you get yourself to do that? Do you want it bad enough to do that, right? Different actions, different results. Point of today's stream. It's always going to help every single time, but can you get on that, can you get on that path and stay on that path till you get those results that you're wanting? Like, acceptance doesn't mean not being able to be hurt if someone's disrespectful, or does it? No, we'll see. With acceptance, we accept the way we feel, right? So if someone's rude to you and that makes you feel disrespected, you accept that. Right? So acceptance doesn't say we're going to come in and erase your initial reaction, because that's out of your hands. So if someone disrespects you and your initial reaction is to feel a feeling of hurt or disrespect, well, that's out of your hands. We could call that the first fear of being disrespected, right? But now with acceptance, we can accept that we felt that way or feel that way, and then choose if we want to add to that misery with the mental stuff or not. Or we can say, okay, I feel this way, or I had that thought, whatever, not going down any rabbit holes. I accept the thoughts and feelings of that, right? But the story can end there. I can take the appropriate action from this point moving forward. You get to decide whatever that appropriate action is with your conflict. But does that make sense? So acceptance will never be about trying to change that initial reaction, because it's not really in your control. Switch over to this mic real quick. Acceptance is an ending of the adding of suffering. So acceptance is an end to the negative storytelling about the feeling or thought, and then life is lived alongside the feelings and thoughts without making them into such a problem. I'm trying to think of different ways that I can put it for it to make sense to everybody. Hello, Sherry. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Awesome show, Stranger Things, it really is. And that's saying something for me, because I don't watch many shows or movies, so when I say a show is good, then you might want to take my word for it. I don't know, maybe we've got different tastes, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Very good and informative stream tonight, Wonder Bro. By the way, we all appreciate you a lot. I appreciate that, AP. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. Ah, there it is. There it is. Wouldn't be a good stream without a Russian spam bot, would it? Would it? I've grown to like them. I have accepted them. I've accepted them, and I've grown to enjoy their presence. See how that works? See how that works? Even the Russian spam bots don't have to kill the vibe, man. Everybody loves some Stranger Things, it seems like. Alright. You guys got good taste. I like it. Been doing really good. I've had more energy this week. Nice, Sherry. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Must be taking different action if you're getting different results. Good job. Good job. Love some Stranger Things. Stranger Things 4, isn't it? It's coming out this year some point. Later on this year, I believe. How many times will be 100 days? Sorry, I don't think I understand the question. How many times will be 100 days? Trying to read between the lines here. I guess just as soon as we either don't hit the goal, we'll go back to 0, or when we do hit the goal, we'll move to 101. I think is that the question? I believe that's the question. I'll have to watch Stranger Things tonight. You got to get on a new show, Sanchez. If you're done with Game of Thrones, we have to find something different. Might be 60, but I love some great series on Netflix, but I don't binge anymore. I did with Game of Thrones. It's okay to have a little binge every now and then. Let me know what you decide or what you find, and watch, Sanchez. I'm curious. Maybe I'll watch something new with you. I love it, Sherry, personally. So if I set a boundary, but then the person say, why don't you just accept, or now you're worrying, are they right? It feels wrong that it would be that way, but I can't put my finger on it. Well, using acceptance doesn't mean that you don't have boundaries, right? So you can accept that a person disrespected you, right? You can accept the feelings that come with that, but acceptance doesn't mean no action. Some people sometimes confuse that. They think that acceptance means lay down in the road, and if a car comes barreling towards you, let it run you over. Acceptance doesn't mean no action. Acceptance means I accept the way that I feel, I accept the thoughts that I'm having, I accept the situation as it is, but I can take whatever action I deem appropriate. Now, I can't make that choice for you. Nobody can make that choice for you, whatever you deem the appropriate action to be. But acceptance does not mean no action. Let me repeat that. Acceptance does not mean no action. You can accept a thought, accept a feeling, but then in real life, if something's actually happening, we're not talking about anxious what ifs here, we're saying if you're actually being disrespected in a situation, you can take action and you can leave that situation. Or if a car is coming screaming towards you, you can get your ass out of the road, right? Acceptance doesn't mean no action. So I hope that maybe that makes it make a little bit more sense to you. The last one was the 100 days stream. No, the last one we hit the 100-day mark, Arnold. So the last stream started as 99, and then at the end of it we hit 100 days, and now here we are today on 100 days. So yeah, I can see how you got a bit confused there, but last stream we hit 100 days, and now this stream we're still on 100 days, of course, until we move on. I get your confusion now. I understand. Um, Wonder Bro likes it because it's kind of sci-fi. Yeah, it is kind of sci-fi-y, mixed with some like really cool monsters. Who doesn't love monsters? Let's switch our mic. Hold up. There we go. Okay, is that better? Lord of the Rings. I know it's a crime, or at least it should be a crime, but I've never actually sat through the Lord of the Rings. I love the Lord of the Rings. It's weird. I've never actually sat through and watched them. But what I know of Lord of the Rings and what I have seen of it, I love it. But I've never actually sat through them. Does that make sense? Can anybody relate to what I'm saying here? Holy shit. Holy shit. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. We got a $100 tip coming in from Stud Muffin. It says from Stud Muffin. I'm not joking. I'm not lying here. From Stud Muffin. You're doing great stuff. Well, Stud Muffin, thank you so much, dude. We are moving on to 105. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Can we please spam the chat for just a second? It only takes a second to show love and gratitude. You've got no excuse. Spam the chat for my boy Stud Muffin coming in with the $100 tip. Now we're moving on, Arnold. Now we're moving on to 101 because we just hit the goal. So 101 days. Wow. Thank you so much. Can we please show some love in the chat? Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mr. Stud Muffin. I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you, dude. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing, and I am so grateful for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my guy. My guy. Mr. Stud Muffin. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, acceptance doesn't always mean no action, Mint. You can accept that something's making you feel a certain way and the thoughts that come with it, which means you don't make the thoughts and feelings out to be big bad monsters, like, second fear, throwing gas on the fire. But then you can take appropriate action. If it's a real situation happening now, if it's a bad situation, you can remove yourself from, for example, an abusive situation. You can take action to remove yourself from it. You can set boundaries, right? But acceptance means that you accept the thoughts and feelings, but you can take appropriate action if that action exists. Right? If we're talking about a real situation, not so much anxiety, but if we're talking about a real situation, an abusive relationship, friendship, whatever, you can take real action while accepting, right? Yes, I love to see the spam in the chat. Love to see the spam in the chat. I'm reading the caption under the typical what you mean or PayPal. Hold on. You don't have something before that to say or today. I'm so critic. Wait a minute. Wait, you might actually be right on this. Don't we normally have link in the description? Why is that not on screen? Wait a minute, Arnold. You're actually onto something here. Hold on. Do we have it hidden? We might have it hidden. You are onto something, Arnold. You are fucking onto something, my guy. We normally have link in the description or PayPal. Where's my text that says link in the description? Oh my God, Arnold. Oh my God, Arnold, you are right. You are absolutely right. Where did that go? How long has that been gone? I'm freaking out, man. How long has that been gone? Let's fix that. Let's fix that because you are absolutely correct there. That should not be that way. Thank you again, Mr. Stud Muffin, once again for the amazing hundo, dude. I appreciate you. Okay, we gotta fix this. We gotta fix this. Where's my font? Where's my font?
Donation.
Truth! Truth! Thank you so much, Truth. You are amazing. You are amazing. Show Truth some love, please, for the $10 tip. Thank you, guys. Wow, I appreciate all the love, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, boy. We don't have room. We don't have room. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. We don't have room. Truth, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. We don't have room. I'm freaking out, chat. I'm freaking out. Oh, God. Okay, we'll just leave that there for now. And what we'll do is we'll do this. We're going to cheat a little bit. We're just going to add it to this one. We're going to cheat a little bit. But look how small. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Don't worry, chat. I will figure it out. Broke it. We really broke it now. We really broke it now. We've done it now, chat. We've done it now, chat. That'll have to work, I guess, until I can figure that out later. Don't forget the horizontal. Yeah, I know. That was such a mess. That was such a mess. We had quite the time trying to figure that out, didn't we? Didn't we, Mint? All right, there we go. That'll have to do. That'll have to do. I can't. How did we do that before? We used to have a link in the description. We've done that for years. I don't know how we managed that. So behind, I just heard of Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, yeah, I don't know. I love it, but I've never actually sat through it. I don't know how that makes sense, but... Oh, and we didn't add... oh, man, we're behind. We did not add Truth's tip. Thank you so much again, Truth. 115. Wow, thank you guys. Seriously. So it's like in my head all day most days, and then out of nowhere I'll be good for a few days and boom, back into this loop. It's nonstop, bro. I feel like a dog chasing its tail. Help, bro. Different actions, different results. Right? Right? So when the anxiety comes back, what do you do? Do you run to forms? Do you use a bunch of coping methods, a bunch of compulsions? Do you start to behave in a very negative way? Right? These are all questions that you have to ask yourself and answer for yourself honestly. So if it comes back, that's not the problem. You do have ups and downs. That's very normal. When you're triggered, your brain is learning. When anxiety is turned on, the brain is learning. Let me say that again. When the anxiety is turned on, the brain is learning. So what you do with it at that point is up to you. What you do with it at that point is up to you, right? So the anxiety coming back, not the problem. Every few days, whatever. Very normal. Not the problem. The problem is, what do you do when that anxiety is there? Do you stop living, or do you take different actions? Do you live your life regardless, right? Do you show your brain the truth by continuing to live your life regardless, or do you go back to a bunch of negative behaviors, coping methods, and compulsions? That choice is the choice that you have to make, right? And it's something that you got to be honest with yourself about. So title of the stream, man, different actions, different results, you know, whatever it says. I think it says same actions, same results. All comes back to the title of that stream. So accept the thoughts and feelings without mentally adding that gas, aka worry. Second fear, you accept the thoughts and feelings with that accepting attitude, but you live your life. Different actions, you'll get different results. But if you continue, you know, to go back to the same old actions, the negative behaviors, compulsions, coping methods, you're going to get the same results. Lord of the amygdala, limbic legend. Yes. Yes, I love it. I'm behind in chat too, Truth. Kate's in here. I didn't notice Kate slip in. That must have been while I was messing with all the crap on screen. What's up, Kate? Hope you're having a good day. What's up, B? Remember the horizontal? It gives me flashbacks to the Halloween streams where we were trying to get everything straight on screen. It was just an absolute mess. It was just an absolute mess. Absolute mess. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I like how you typed that there. Nice. Nice. All right, chat. We are approaching that 1 hour mark, man. You know what that means. You know what that means, chat. That 1 hour mark is a couple minutes away. So I just want to say a few things. Thank you so much, Mr. Stud Muffin, for your absolutely amazing $100 tip, dude. You have no idea how much that means to me. So huge shout out to you. Truth, thank you so much for that $10 tip. And Abraham, thank you so much for that $5 tip. I appreciate you guys so much. You're streaming on a laptop, right? No, I am streaming on my PC. My PC. Yeah, I built this PC just for streaming purposes because otherwise it would be very laggy and horrible because I've never really had a good PC until now. So big reason I built this PC was for the streams. Anyway, thank you guys so much for everything. Let's go ahead and prep our song because we deserve the song today. We absolutely deserve the song today, and we'll go ahead and let these ads play out or whatever they want to do. Is there anything else I want to say besides thank you? I can't really think of anything, so I'm just going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I appreciate you. 101 days. Absolutely insane. I don't know what else to say besides thank you. Again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you leave a like on the stream if you enjoyed it. Let's get our song playing. I love you guys, and I'm sure I'll see you very, very soon. And until next time, as always, stay awesome.
I'm stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own cold trigger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Whatever you want, I'll be whatever you want. Just tell me you love me or not, whatever it costs. I know I'm talking a lot, there's something I gotta get off. Don't wanna be this no more, I don't wanna drink no more. Always gotta do the most, thinking that I'm insecure. Really should've listened more, but I don't, of course. I'm an asshole, I'm a good guy, I'm your best friend, I'm the worst type. Tell you everything that you heard right, just so I can fuck on the first night. Feel like I'm losing hope, running from coast to coast. I don't know where to go, this all I've ever known. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own cold trigger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. No. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own cold trigger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Won't die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? My aunt think I'm perfect, I know I'm not. My mama be worried, I told her stop. They know I did drugs and think that I'm off. Little do they know I never could stop. My manager hate when I'm pulling up late. Back on my bullshit, she think it's a phase. I got relations I gotta maintain. I'm two different people, my side and my main. Yeah, I'm sober, I'm an addict, I'm a lowlife, I got habits, but I refuse to be average. Really so tired of acting, don't know what I miss no more. Too bad you don't hit me more. I'm bad when I get too bored, careful what you wishing for. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own cold trigger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. No. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own cold trigger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Won't die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die?